Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new, hello again. This is my channel. I love to do DIYs in a budget, Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips, farmhouse and rustic, wreaths, and seasonal decor. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Hit that red subscribe button. Also leave me comments. I love to hear what you guys think, and also give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and Facebook. And I also have an Etsy shop, which will be listed down below. A lot of the items that I make, I also sell so that you can make them as well. They're craft kits. And I also have stuff that I make in there as well. The hosts are Divine Design, Rustic Lace DIY, and our special guest is Farm Charm Chic. More about that in a minute. Let's get into DIY number one. So it's all about wood. So I cut these Mr. and Mrs. little bunnies as a his and her. And I'm going to be using some paint, and I'm also going to be using some strips of fabric for a bow, a little bow for him. And also all of my stand-up items come with a stand so that you don't have to worry about it. So the first thing I'm doing is I am painting the girl bunny with the color, I believe it's Vintage Tea Rose. And then the nose I'm doing in a little bit darker pink. I can't remember what that color is though, sorry. And I'm also going to do the Mr. Bunny or the boy bunny in white. And I use a sponge most of the time for my painting when I paint big items like this. I like them because they don't leave streaks. And then these are the little stands that come with the kit. It's a little triangle stand, and it just goes into the little slit there, the triangle, and you just glue them together, and then you glue them on the back. Really, really simple. The glasses, I'm doing in black. I think these bunnies are so adorable. I have to make some for myself because I sold a whole bunch of these and now I want one for myself. So now I'm going to be using this is like an antique wax, they call it. It's by Kills. It's in my Amazon shop if you're interested. I use a stencil brush. I go around the edges of whatever I'm crafting, and you just rub it with your finger. If you get too much, you can use a baby wipe, and that cleans it up a little bit. But I love using this because I love that old vintage rustic look. So this is why I do this. But if you don't like this look, you can just skip it altogether. I also did the same thing around the boy bunny as well. I just love these. They're so adorable, you guys. And the little noses and everything are just so cute. So now I'm going to be using this little makeup brush, and I'm using the Distress Oxide. This is Worn Lipstick color, and I'm just rubbing it on in his ears, and I'm also going to do it on his face for some little cheeks. Now you can also rub this with your finger. This also wipes up with the baby wipe if you get a little too much or you want to dull it a little bit. Then once I do that for the female, because she's pink, I went with a darker pink. This is picked raspberry, I believe. So I'm doing that for her. Same thing in the ears, and then also for the cheeks. I also put a little bit on her nose. Now I'm just going to glue everything down. So I'm gluing down their noses. The little girl comes with little lashes. It's so adorable. And I did their eyes. I just did them black. And then I'm going to glue down the little glasses. So, so cute, you guys. I love these little bunnies. So for him, I'm going to put this little bow tie, and this ribbon came from Dollar Tree. And then for her, I used those strips of ribbon to make a little raggy bow, I call them. And I just glued that on her little ear and then put a little button in the middle of that. I also put some on his nose too. I wanted them to look really cute and whimsical. And then I took a little thin paintbrush and put a little line on the noses. And then I went in with this little tool from Dollar Tree. I love this tool. It's great to make little dots. And I put some on their cheeks. So, so cute. And then I decided to put a little bit of the dots on the glasses as well. And then I did her nose too with the little line. Super, super cute. Now this is how you put the little triangles together. You just stick the triangle into the little slit with some hot glue. And then I put some wood super glue from Dollar Tree and hot glue, and I glue those to the back of the little bunny. And then it just stands right up, you guys. So the kit comes with those stands. So cute. I love them. So like I said, go check these out. These are in my Amazon, sorry, not Amazon, Etsy shop. So today is all about what would you make. And like I said, these are your hosts and your guest hosts. There will also be a playlist down below. Make sure you go check everyone out, you guys. They're all very talented women. Now DIY number 2. So the next DIY, I am going to take some of this rusted wire, a candle, tea light candle, some of that greenery, some more strips of fabric, this little tag that I made. This is Cottontail Farm, and also some paints, my wax again, and then these little biscuits. They're like wood biscuits. And then this is called Silsa. It's really cool stuff, you guys. And this wood piece from the Dollar Tree. I love these wood planks. There's so much you could do with them. I used the color moss and painted the whole thing. Now I'm going to take the candle and I'm just going to rub that all over my wood piece over the top of the dry paint. Now this is going to give you that chippy look. If you don't like that look, you could skip this altogether, but I do. So what I did is I put some burnt umber on the top, and then I used this little tool from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to scrape, and some of that green is going to come through, and it's so pretty. I love this technique. And I'm just going in one direction. You can go in all different directions, just however you want to scrape it, how much you want to scrape it. But I just did a little bit, and I made this look really old and really cool. So now the biscuits, I just taped them down to some tape, and I'm using burnt orange for them. Can you guess what we're making, guys? We're going to make a carrot. And I'm just going to paint all those. And now I'm going to take my dark wax, and I'm going to go around the edges of each one of the biscuits, just to give it that vintage vibe again. I can't remember how many biscuits I used, but I believe I used 20 or 21 maybe. But you could get these on Amazon. I will have that link in my Amazon shop. If you go on my Amazon shop, I have those in there. And then I'm going to sand my block of wood as well to give it a more worn look. And now I'm going to start gluing down my little biscuits to make my carrot. So this is the way I did it. I did 1, and then I did 2, and then I went 1 in the middle. And I kept doing that, and I just kept going up in the numbers. So now I'm going to do 4, and then 5. And I show you the whole thing because I wanted you guys to see how I stacked them to make the carrot. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but I got it. And then see how I'm just gluing them in between the little cracked areas, kind of cover up. This turned out so cute too. And this one was so cheap to make, you guys. The biscuits are not expensive on Amazon. I can't remember how much they are, but I know they're not expensive to purchase. Dollar Tree used to have these as well in a bag. I don't know if they still do. I haven't seen them at my Dollar Tree. So your best bet is to, if you like to make this, you can get them on Amazon. And that's where I would get them if you can't find them at your Dollar Tree. And there it is. Now I'm going to take that greenery. This is boxwood. I get it at Amazon. And I'm just going to glue those down on the top for the little green part on the top of our carrot. And I just use as many as I needed. I just kept pulling them off of the little bush. You get quite a bit of this. And one pick is more than enough. You'll have tons left over. And I just kept going until I liked it. Now this Silsa, I also get on Amazon. It's pretty cool. I'm going to put that on top. I'm going to show you how I make my fabric bows. I just use strips of fabric that go with whatever craft I'm making. And I have a little bow dabra. And I just kind of loop it back and forth, you know, to make it look like a bow. And you just keep flipping it back and forth. And I used a few different strips of fabric that I had. I get my fabric from clearance section at Hobby Lobby or also from Dollar Tree. Now what I'm doing is I'm using some of that rusty wire and I'm just looping that back and forth too, just to give the bow another texture. I really like that look and it makes it look really rustic. And then I'm just going to tie it in a knot in the center. You just bring up the twine from your Bodabra, tie it in a knot in the front, and then bring it back and tie a double knot in the back. Then you're just going to move your little loops around till you get it the way you like it, and then cut off any excess, that needs to be trimmed. And then I'm just going to glue that down on top of the salsa. And then I'm going to take my tag that I made and I'm just going to rough up the edges. I want the tag to look old as well. And I'm just going to crumble up in my hands. I get my tags from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm going to use some of that dark wax. And I'm going to go around the edges of my tag to give it that old look as well. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to, put the dark wax all over the top, just a light. And then I'm going to glue that down to the center of my bow and then put a little wooden button in the center of that. And that's it, you guys. This one's really inexpensive, super cute. I love the way it turned out. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. So now DIY number 3. So now this is a sign that I make on my laser cutter. And I'm going to be using some paints. This is Welcome Every Bunny. And the little butt is the O for the bunny. And I think it's so adorable. And I'm also going to use some greenery. And I'm going to make a bow. So now this is a 14-inch round. That's how they come. You can either buy it with or without the round in my Etsy shop. And also, if you don't want to buy them from me, you can make these. All of the files I get on Etsy or I get them online on Facebook. And you can purchase them and you can make them on your Cricut or you can make them on your own machine if you have a woodcutter. But there are other ways that you can make these signs. I did the center with a balloon color pink, and now I'm using a gel stain that I get at Hobby Lobby. It's called Oak. What I did is I taped off the center and I painted the pink, and then I taped it off again once it was dry and did the, with a baby wipe, I used the gel stain and I just rub it all over the wood. Now I'm just going to glue everything down. I don't show gluing down every single piece. I think it's, you guys don't want to sit here and watch me glue. But I use the super wood glue from Dollar Tree. And I swear by it, you guys. It keeps everything down and it lasts a long time. I glued everything down with that. And now I'm going to glue down this little bow that I made. It's just a double regular bow. And I love this ribbon. I got it from Hobby Lobby. And the greenery, I believe I also got this from Hobby Lobby. I only get it when it's on sale, 40% off, you guys. Or I'll get it when it's on clearance too. So I put some of this, it's just like greenery with some white berries on it, it looks like. But I really like it. It's super pretty. And then I used that pink that you'll see me put in as well on here. And I think this turned out so cute, you guys. Like I said, you can get these images and you could do them on your Cricut, your Silhouette, whatever you have. You can also do stickers, guys. There's so many things you could do. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Make sure you go check everyone out. Go check out my Etsy shop. And don't forget to subscribe. And I want to thank you guys all for watching. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.